Do you know why Python is easy to learn? Python is one of the languages along with Java and HTML that a number of sources say everyone ought to learn.
Python is considered a far better language for teaching beginners. It is certainly easier and more valuable than learning Mandarin.
I've heard that Mandarin is being taught in some of the hottest daycares.
Mandarin is hard to pronounce unless you grow up speaking it, and it is a nightmare to learn reading it even for native speakers. In contrast, Python is good for beginners because it is easy to figure out what code does when you read it.
That makes it suitable for code reviewers or people who need to patch it. That does not mean it is good for new users.
Python is more rigid than Perl, but the constraints mean it is harder to go outside the lines and end up making a mess of the big picture.
I was told Python possesses a coherent design that is easy to learn.
Python has strong, agreed-upon convention. While it lacks the flexibility for creativity, it also means that the processes and procedures are simple and straightforward.
Why do you think the strictness is a strength?
Python has a coherent though strict design that is easier to learn, rather like a language without a lot of irregular verbs.
The irregular verbs are one reason why English is one of the hardest second languages to learn. Why do you think Python is easier to learn?
Python is a high-level language. It does almost everything, but you are not stuck down in the weeds in the minutiae as you would with C++ or other near-machine code languages.
So it has a simpler vocabulary?
That's a good way to describe it, yes.
Strict rules are painful if you break them, but it makes it easier to learn the whole framework than if there are tons of exceptions.
And the glory of Python is that once you learn it, you can do anything from write desktop apps to web server-side scripts to distributed applications. You can do almost anything with it.
The ability to practice with it on my own machine would help me learn too.